Filmic Pro 3.3 test, shooting at 24 frames a second at 1080p, full res video and audio, and the iris is in the lower left corner of the shadow. I'm going to now move the iris towards the sunlight, so you can get a sense of noise and such in both ways. And the focus is on the grass out there, bringing it back to the shadows in the lower left corner. Now recording at Filmic quality, the second highest quality film frame rate or whatever, codec, still at 24p and 1080, with my iris stopped up for the shadows on the lower left. Now I'm going to bring my iris to the sunlight. And back to the shadows in the lower left. Now shooting at standard quality at 1080p and 24 frames a second, with the iris in the lower left corner for the shadows. I'm now going to bring the iris to the sunlight. And that's what that looks like. And bring it back to the shadow area in the lower left to brighten it, and we are locked focus in the sunlight area. We are now shooting in the economy codec, the lowest possible for Filmic Pro 3.3, and the iris is set to the lower left corner where the shadows are, and I'm now going to move my iris to the sunlight. And lock it. That's what that looks like. I'm now going to move it back to the shadow area and unlock it. That's what that looks like. This is apparently called the super slow-mo test. I'm moving my hand. It looks fast to me. Actually, it looks a little jittery in its movements. It says 30 frames per second. I don't know how the slow motion works, but there you go.